today we are flying from Chicago to London, and I will soon be exploring London for the first time ever. We are taking British Airways Premium Economy for this trip, and I'm excited because I've actually never done Premium Economy before. Now, while I have never explored London or England before, I have been on British Airways before, and I have been to Heathrow Airport before. It was for a very short flight to get to Copenhagen. And I will say the British Airways plane that I was on before was a little janky. My seatbelt didn't work. I told the flight attendant that. She told me to move over a seat, and we made it work, but it wasn't like the nicest kind of plane. It was an economy seat, which is fine, but you can still have, decent seats in economy. I'm hoping that this plane won't have those kind of issues. But I will say we didn't really spend that much money to book this flight. We booked this using points. We transferred points from our Chase Ultimate Rewards account to our British Airways account. That was a one-to-one transfer. And it took 42,500 points per person to book this flight. So for the both of us, my husband and I, that was 85,000 points total to get from Chicago to London. Now, when booking a flight with points, you do have to pay some cash for taxes and fees. That came out to about $198 per person, That came out to $198 per person, or $396 total. And I gotta be honest, getting to London on a straight 8-hour flight for less than $200 per person in cash, that's not bad at all. Premium economy, we are set to have a little more leg room, a little more reclining room, a little bit of a wider seat, and I believe an amenity kit as well. So we'll see how all of that goes.
I am looking forward to hopefully more space, be able to stretch out a little bit more, seeing as how it is around an 8-hour flight. I think the food's going to be the same. I think the only difference will be hopefully a little bit more space. And so we'll see how it goes.
I know some credit card points fanatics feel like the trip isn't really worth it unless you're booking business class. But I'm of the mindset of the best way to use your points is the way that makes the trip happen in a way that you feel good about. And my trip is happening. I board the plane in like a couple of hours, so I'm just excited to be on the way. According to my research, the legroom that we have in this seat is about 38 inches compared to economy, which is about 31. And I promise you that extra space really does make the difference. I can kick my legs more comfortably in this seat. As you saw, before we even sit in our seats, we have all of our little goodies from the plane, a little pillow, a little blanket, and a bag with an amenities kit and noise-canceling headphones. Even with economy long-haul flights like this, you will get a little pillow and a little blanket. I try not to engage with those items because honestly they gross me out, but they are part of the experience. You will see those when you sit in your seat. Okay, here's what's going on in front of me. I have the entertainment system that's dealing with a big glare right now. And then I have just typical seat situation. Obviously storage behind the seat, but guys, footrest. The footrest is so cozy, especially because I have more leg room to work with. I can already feel the difference between this and every economy seat I have ever sat in my life.
The plane noise is a little much. Let's do some voiceover. To my side is the remote that controls the entertainment system in front of me. I'm not using this because I can reach the touchscreen just fine, but considering there's more legroom here than in economy, this is handy for those who want to sit back more and not have to stretch their arms out to search for a movie. One thing I think I prefer about this is the tray situation. Instead of being stored in the seat in front of you, you grab it from the armrest and there's just more surface area to it. And also just more space to work with the armrest in general. Honestly, when you think about it, it's a shame that economy has become what it is nowadays. This should be the basic legroom and amount of space that an economy ticket gives you on a plane.
Another feature of premium economy is they offer you a welcome drink, whereas they don't offer you that in economy. So I can hear right now that the staff is going around asking if people would like a sparkling wine or an orange juice. I don't ever drink on flights, but I'm feeling like a sparkling wine.
Hi, would you like some sparkling wine, water, oranges?
Sparkling wine.
I'll bring that
Wine
up to
as
you.
well.
I also appreciate this detailed look at the menu. Instead of just hearing chicken or pasta from the flight attendant, I can actually read more about the entrees, including the sides, the dessert, and even what I can get from the bar.
So one thing about these screens is they are apparently larger than the screens in economy as well. If you're wondering why I'm comparing everything to economy, is because economy is what I typically fly in. I'm not yet at business class, but once I am, I'll be comparing everything to that.
And your attention is essential, as this may be different from any aircraft that you've flown before.
Do I smell the winds of war?
In between the two seats is where I can find the outlets to charge my devices, and thank goodness, because my phone and my camera are needing a charge. I do not like how low this outlet situation is. I don't like the awkwardness of bending forward or trying to use my hand to reach for it, or just making sure I'm putting the USB in the right way without being able to see it directly. And I don't like anything that makes me feel like I'm getting too close to the floor of a plane, so this isn't my favorite.
So I have plenty of music downloaded on my phone on Spotify. A lot of it are some of my favorite British or English artists. It's not an exclusively British playlist, but I have some of my favorites like Florence and the Machine, Little Mix, Doechii, Brene Rapp, Sam Smith, different artists like that. So I have plenty of music. I also have some TV downloaded on my iPad. So I have the latest season of You, which I have not seen yet, and the latest season of The Summer I Turned Pretty. I have plenty of entertainment on my own devices, but I do want to test out the noise canceling headphone and the entertainment system on the plane. So let's get into this bag that came with these goodies.
First is the noise canceling headphones. I want to watch a movie, so I'm going to go ahead and get those ready. While I'm here, let's see this amenities kit. It's got some thin socks, and my threads got damaged when I opened the zipper. There's also a basic eye mask, a toothbrush with a bit of toothpaste, a small lip balm, and a pen, which is really a must-have on trips. These are pretty basic, but it's something.
So I've got a lot going on in my lap right now because I just opened that amenities kit. I just opened those headphones right before they came over to give out drinks and snacks. So I've got like drink in front of me, snacks in front of me, the amenities kit in my lap. I'm charging my phone in my lap. I want to show you guys how I will plug in the noise canceling headphones that British Airways provides. It's a little blocked by my tray, but I'll show you what I can. There's a plug here for these headphones that I can just stick this into, and that allows me to hear the entertainment.
I'm going with the potato dish because I tend to avoid meat entrees on flights. But y'all, I ended up regretting this because I found it to be really one note and I just didn't want to eat that bite after bite.
So I have landed. I'm here at London Heathrow. I'm about to begin my London adventure. And I will say British Airways Premium Economy was pretty solid. You have to keep in mind, it's still a type of economy. It's just a little bit of a nicer experience for economy. So take that for what it is. And you know what? I would do it again. I overall had more comfort on this trip. I had more comfort than I obviously ever had on any other economy seat. Now it's time to begin the London adventure, and I'll see you in the next video.